I just saw Bedazzled again. I watched Bedazzled. Do you remember this film?
What a fun film.
It's one of those stories where you're like, oh, I want to see what he does with his wishes with the devil.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Hurley in it. Mm-hmm. Oh my. Bro, I don't. Okay. I never gush over women on this or like crushes I had as a kid.
Right.
Growing up, oh my. I'm getting a little red right now.
That was it?
Elizabeth Hurley and Bedazzled. Oh man. It makes I get nervous.
You are fangirling out.
Oh my
over
God.
Elizabeth Hurley.
My eyes are getting
I
watery.
had no idea
If I get to work with Elizabeth Hurley,
that
this
your
might be a problem.
kryptonite was Elizabeth Hurley.
Oh yeah, and Alicia Silverstone. Oh my gosh! Get out of town! Yo, what's up? Hello. Buenos dias. Marhaba. Bonjour. Guten Abend. Ja. Konnichiwa. Badalase. Samdurapapa. Ariaka. Now you're probably wondering what happened towards the end there. And well, that's all the languages of the world I just spoke.
All of them.
All of them.
All 10 of them.
All 10 of them. And if you don't believe me, you're dumb. You're dumb. You're not dumb. Hey, thanks for tuning in live to Wesam's World. Great episode coming up today. Another one with Peyton Grufick. We're still in this space for now, but the studio is coming together very well.
Yeah. We're in a little limbo phase right now.
A little limbo. I think not next episode, but the episode after that, we will be in the new studio.
Okay, so 2 weeks.
Yeah, which I don't like, but I want it to be the next episode, but I don't think we're going to finish everything by the next episode, by this weekend.
We'll see, though.
We'll see if you would do something and help.
That's right. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, just help.
I know.
I don't care about sorry so much. I just want you to help.
I'll be better.
I like your shirt, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, your shirt is looking very nice today.
It's kind of wrinkly, but it's okay.
No, it's good. It's good. You had a good shoot, you told me.
I did have a good shoot.
Yeah.
I discovered a little city called Banning, which is, it felt like Claremore, Oklahoma, to me.
Wow.
In Los Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've never wanted to live anywhere more.
Goodness.
Rent is extremely cheap there. And, I fell in love with this place a little bit.
For real?
Yeah. It is just a nice little middle of nowhere city.
Yeah.
With probably, a population of, 1,000 people or something. It's little, independently owned stores. I passed a little independent flower store. There was a one-person law firm next to it.
Mm-hmm.
This movie theater we shot at only had 2 auditoriums.
What?
Really? Yeah, and it was run just by this little old man. It was just so cute.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
I miss those. I miss that.
I know.
We're too connected.
Yeah. There was nobody on the road there.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like a California city.
Yeah. That reminds me in the beginning of those movies in the 80s and 90s where they're establishing the small town before the adventure happens.
Yeah.
I wish sometimes I lived in that kind of simplicity just because of the insanity of life nowadays. Go ahead.
This feels like, you made me think of it. It feels like a city from a Hallmark film. The girl that's she's the workaholic in the big city, and then she goes to the small town, and she realizes, I'm at home here. She finds a man who, runs a farm or something. This was that city.
Yeah.
And it's called Banning.
They get into some hijinks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's trying to find herself, and he helps her find herself, but it's through, I need help with my farm, and then the farm is being maybe the farm is going to be taken away by the bank,
right?
And she's a lawyer, so she helps him win the case
through a cooking competition somehow.
Yeah,
weird.
We just talked about almost every single Hallmark movie out there.
My dad loves the Hallmark Channel.
I'm not bashing on Hallmark.
No, I know.
I'm not bashing on Hallmark. They're good. They're heartwarming.
Yeah.
They're heartwarming.
I'm saying, though, I think there's a certain age demographic for when you truly fall in love with Hallmark.
Yeah, for sure.
Films. And my dad being a 60-year-old man.
Yeah.
He loves just the feel good. Hallmark movies.
Because I feel like older people need that.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Old people need to feel happiness. I get it. Yeah.
They do, man.
I know.
Okay, a couple things I want to say.
Okay.
This is going to be such a reference that I don't know if you're going to get, but do you remember the old HBO intro to like a movie that went...
Yeah, we're like zooming through all the lights and it would have the static HBO symbol.
Yeah, and it's going through like the town.
Yeah, and all the lights are shooting
Dude,
up.
how cozy are those little towns and stuff like that in there? Right?
See, and that felt like a hustle and bustle city to me.
In the beginning, but then it goes through the nice neighborhood and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a few movies that start off in like one of those serene neighborhoods like you wish you could go back to as a kid, where your only problems are like, oh man, I hope I don't run into my bully.
Yeah.
That's like the worst of the worst.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. You come home and it's, oh man. It's nice to think about those times, but the reality of the world, now I'm going to get a little, I don't know, existential about it. The reality is that stuff never lasts.
That's right.
So what do we do, man? Do we try to recreate it, or do we just move on and try to find something like that in this day and age? What do you do? What do you do?
As long as the Hallmark Channel's still making money.
Yeah. Do you think it's okay to live in the past that much?
Are you talking like real life or like experiencing? Dive into it more with me. Let me see where you're coming from.
Nostalgia.
Okay.
Do you think
there's a problem with nostalgia?
Do you think there's an extreme to it that could be a problem?
Well, yeah. I mean, like, anything can be a problem if it succumbs your life, you know?
Collecting things? That could be a problem. What's the point of collect? Like, I get people who collect things, like, the enjoyment out of it. But at the same time, it's like, what happens when you die?
I know. I'll put it this way. Now I'm thinking about collectors. The extreme collectors who do something with their collection. I'm okay with that. Like, there's a guy I know who I think he's in Hot Springs, and he just started like a Star Wars collection, and eventually he made a museum out of it. And I went, and he has like all of this like memorabilia and stuff, and he gives like tours of everything. And to me, that's fine, because that's now his career. That's what he does for a living, is he has a Star Wars museum, and he's able to get old merchandise that he sells sometimes. What's your problem with this?
I don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
Why do you think I have a problem with it?
I don't know. You eyed the camera over there.
Well,
you're breaking the fourth wall like you're from The Office.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Please continue about this man.
No. That's all I got.
No,
that's all I got. And you know, this area of Hot Springs, it feels like a small little Hallmark town. So you know what? He's just. You ever been to Hot Springs?
I do. Hot Springs, Arkansas?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to go as a kid, and it was actually, now nostalgia, it was like some cozy trips with me and my family. We'd drink the water over there. We'd fill up the water, and yeah, it was nice that we'd go see the caves.
That's your first memory? Going to Hot Springs and
drinking
water?
No. Did I say first memory? No. It's not my first memory.
No, I know, but that's just like, that's your immediate go-to. Yeah, we'd go to Hot Springs and drink the water.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Because my dad would be like, Wesam, come here. Wesam, come here. This is good water.
Like, I feel like people would be like, oh, I went whitewater rafting first or something. Wesam goes, I drank the water.
In Hot Springs, Arkansas, because my dad.
Very nice.
Yeah, and it would come out hot, a little warm.
Nice.
If I recall. Now, I don't know if it came out hot, but I do remember these public fountains. We would fill up these jugs, and my dad, we'd drink from them. And, you know, as a kid, you don't know anything about germs or if it's really okay to drink or water contamination or water purification. You're like, okay.
That's not a thing. That doesn't exist.
As a kid? No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No, as a kid, for like 99.99% of kids, you don't think about also the real long-term effect of like injuries or broken arms or rehabilitation for a broken arm. You don't think about that. You're like, I broke my arm. I'll be out of the cast in 3 months, and you're just still doing your thing.
Yeah.
You're not thinking about radial nerve damage.
Yeah.
Will I be able to move my fingers? As a kid, I like, for the most part, I know the kids. Some kids have that damage, but like for the most part, you're just like, whatever.
Did you ever break a bone?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I broke. Tripped, fell, landed like this from a standing up position. This bone.
That's literally what my arm can do, just naturally.
What?
Remember, like the position you're talking about. Because remember, I'm double jointed in my arm.
Oh yeah, mine extends a little bit because of the accident.
Nice.
No, yeah,
You got a superpower.
not really, but this bone broke off the elbow and went to the other side. Had to have
Ooh.
2 pins in. I slept with it one night like that. I had the next day surgery.
Wow.
And then, I still have that scar right there. But it was a good lesson. You want to know why? I'm kind of glad that happened.
Why?
I was about to go into the kitchen, and I was so angry at my little brother. I was in 4th or 5th grade.
Yeah.
And I wanted to tell on him, and I wanted to get him in trouble.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to get him in trouble.
Yeah.
Like, it was mean.
Is this
And it
William or Daniel?
I don't remember which one.
Oh, okay.
But I tripped over a seat cushion, and I broke my arm. And I remember the pop, me screaming, and it was such a lesson. I was like, I'll never tell my brother again.
Yeah.
I'll never tell on him again. It's my brother. It's a
Yeah.
good lesson. I'll take that. I'll take that to the grave.
It's good to hear, because my experience too, we both broke our arms in such stupid ass ways.
Yeah.
You tripped over a pillow cushion. I fell off a slide. Like what? Like that's not badass at all.
No, but
Like some
how
people
old
are
were
like, bro, I think I was like 9.
9?
8
yeah.
or 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the same age as me.
Yeah.
But mine was actually, when I say seat cushion, it was actually the top of a stool that was cushioned.
Okay.
And, like, it was a seat. It had a back, but we just removed the bottom part and just had them like little seats on the ground.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I tripped over that. And yeah.
Gotcha.
But, I mean, as an adult, yeah, you want a cooler story.
I know.
I've lied to people before
really.
just to mess with them. They're like, what happened there? I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. And they're like, oh, mysterious. Oh, mysterious. I love doing that. You know what I love now as an adult? Because
What?
I'm comfortable in the uncomfortableness. And you know this.
Yeah. Oh, I know it. And
I'll just, somebody's talking, right? And I'm like,
it's horrible.
I know.
It's-
I love it.
It's horrible. We
Well-
gotta take a break.
Oh, yeah, shoot. I was having such a good time talking
I
with you.
know.
All right, we'll be right back, guys.
Acting like it's the end of the episode, though. Having such a good time talking. That's it, folks.
All right, that's it. Tune in next week. No, don't leave the channel. Is it difficult being my friend?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
You could be honest. And I
No,
know it's
I don't
like
think
I'm
so.
putting you on the spot, but I feel like that. Like I don't know. That question comes up in my mind, and I'll tell you why.
Okay. I'm gonna fix this real quick.
I know, and I've noticed myself doing this to you in the past few weeks, especially because of the new studio being put up. Now this drives me crazy.
I know.
This.
I know. It was doing terrible things, and I just couldn't take it anymore. There we go. I needed it closer, and like it was hitting. They don't need it now. Continue.
No worries. So, if you were listening on Adobe and you want to see what was happening, make sure you follow us on our YouTube channel, Wesam's World. By the way, before I continue with this, Wesam's World, we're expanding. We're going to be doing bad movie nights once a month with some awesome people and some horrible good movies. And we're still deciding what we can do with those videos, whether we want to actually show you guys the video, the whole movie while we're doing it on YouTube, so you see like the movie in the bottom corner.
Yeah,
of
we
the
can't
screen.
do the whole movie though.
Why is that?
It's copyright infringement.
Even if we're talking over it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we might have to do a timer kind of thing where
Yeah.
we're watching this movie on this
Right.
on this Amazon Prime, whatever. Watch it with us, and we're starting it from this point on. Press play, and that way you can feel like you're watching a bad movie with us.
Yeah.
I think that's fair to do.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
also think we should do like a highlight thing because we can show like 20 minutes of the movie, and just make like a little highlight section.
Well, let's do that too.
Yeah.
We'll do
do
both.
both.
We'll do both. And that's something I find very fun. And by the way, if you are a fan of the show, it goes a long way just if you share it, if you enjoy it. And I'm telling you guys, these next episodes that are going to come up for the show are going to be on another level. We've got the new studio coming up. I've got one of the best casting and most famous casting directors in the world, really, now coming on the show. His name is David Rappaport. If you're a fan of anything on the CW, he's cast it. Flash, Riverdale. I mean, the list goes on. Green
Yeah.
Arrow. He's done all those hit shows. And I've been so lucky enough to have like a good professional working relationship with him, been in his office multiple times, and he's so good at what he does, and to have a professional like that in the studio with us is going to be so much fun, coming from an actor's perspective and just as a person, just to, hey, how does your job work and what drives you crazy? What are the fun parts? How do you manage those, casting, like finding the right people for the right role?
How do you keep your sanity?
Yeah.
How do you deal with so many bad actors
I don't know.
every day?
Anyway, we got a lot of good shows coming up. So Wesam's World is expanding, and
Yes.
we've got some other new segments, which we're going to bring back as well.
What was your story?
My thing is this.
Yes.
I've been annoying you the last few weeks. With
Oh,
my
that's
text
right.
message.
That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
With text messages.
Where I'm like, I feel like I've been constantly, because I'm in work mode, and that's why that's where I feel like being my friend is sometimes difficult, because when I get into work mode,
Yeah.
I'm nonstop. I'm literally going nonstop until I go to bed at night.
Yeah.
Maybe like 2 hours before bed, I'm like, I have to just wind down. But pretty much the whole day, my mind is continuously working. And so I feel like I annoy people with my work messages.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what are you doing? Or can you come in tomorrow? What's your schedule like? Oh, that's right, you're doing this. Or, hey, can we pick up this? Hey, what do you think of these videos? Or something like that. So that's why I ask you. And I'm just trying to keep myself in check as a friend, because I don't want to push those boundaries, because I know everybody has their own life and their own schedules, and I know that, and I don't want it to seem like I'm ever not respecting your life. Or
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? I'm opening up here on the show. This is the first time. No, not first time, but I'm opening up. This is like a little So that's all.
It doesn't come that way to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I need things to do.
Cool.
Sometimes. Yeah. And like on the weekend, like I'll let you know if I'm busy
Yeah.
and stuff, but 9% of the time I'm looking for things to do.
Cool.
There's only so long I can sit at my computer and try to find something to do.
I can't. I especially with what's going on, I'm always looking to reinvest in my future.
Yeah.
That's important to me, and also reinvest not only money but time, because you're part of the Wesam's World. Alexandra is part of Wesam's World now. My brother comes on the show sometime. My friends come on the show, and it's fun to have them on as well. But also something I talked to about with Isaiah and Jonte, being on the podcast so many times and just learning how to talk has helped them in their other podcast interviews, if that makes sense. So like the next time whenever you're doing interviews and stuff like that, I feel like you're gonna have to. Oh, I'm already comfortable.
Right.
Just shooting the shit, which seems easy to do.
Yeah.
But it's not whenever you have lights and cameras and a mic in front of your face. And that's also one of the reasons why we're building the new studio, so people feel more comfortable just chilling.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I don't impede on you in that kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, I don't speak for other people, but
I don't like the way you said that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't care what anybody else says about you. You don't bother me.
See, now then a little switch flips in my mind when I hear that, where I go, oh, I don't give a shit what other people like. I go into that mode, especially recently. I'll tell the fans recently what happened. My pilot didn't get picked up, and this is not the first or second time this has happened. This is now like third or fourth time, I think.
Hell of an industry.
And by the way, some people's numbers or who pilots didn't get picked up are even higher than that.
Yeah.
So, and then also this other role I was pinned for, I'm not pinned for it as well. So I'm back to square one again. Mm-hmm. And I'm being thankful for what God doesn't bless me, but at the same time, I'm using that energy. Like I have a self-tape today.
Nice.
And you don't know
hard.
Oh, I'm going Kobe Bryant on this self-tape today.
Nice.
And that's the mentality. And you know what? I said that and I go, you know what? No, I'm going Wesam Quiche on this self-tape today.
Yeah.
Not in an egotistical way, but I'm going to bring the best of me to this audition.
Do you believe in fate?
Great question.
Like, do you believe like possible roles don't work out to lead to another one?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I think, and I'm still trying to find the answer in life, but there's a great saying by, I think, Aristotle or Socrates, where it says, be careful of your thoughts, because then they become words. Be careful of your words, then they become actions. Be careful of your actions, because then they become habits. Be careful of your habits, because then they become your destiny.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the little things you do throughout the day
Yeah.
that will determine your overall fate.
Yes.
But I think there are major instances in which God sends things your way,
Right.
if that makes sense.
No. Yeah. I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe that, like, everybody's got a determined path, and it's up to you whether to make those right decisions or not to go down that path.
Right. Yes. And there's a great argument I heard in philosophy class in college, one of my philosophy classes, where the teacher was talking about this philosopher who says, well, if God is all-knowing, he already knows your fate, and so it's already written what your fate is. And technically, that's kind of true, since he already knows what choices you're going to make. And yes, you have the ability to make other choices, but certain people are thinking, well, then I'm still going to make the choice God knows I'm going to make.
Yeah.
However, there's a great philosopher who said, well, what if God doesn't experience time like we do, linear?
He doesn't. At least that's my belief.
Exactly. And I was like, ooh, what do you mean? And he's like, what if God experiences everything at the same time?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And
well,
I'm like,
it doesn't make sense to us, but like, because we work on timelines. We only understand, like, it feels like there needs to be a beginning and an end.
Right.
Yeah.
Then in this entity, this God, the creator of everything, that would make sense in a being who is limitless to experience time like that.
Yeah.
Because that's absurd to us. We can't do that.
We can't.
So I was like,
comprehend that.
so if you're experiencing every moment in the same time, then within each moment, you do have the ability truly to do this or that or that. It's a very interesting philosophical discussion.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought you would kick that. Oh, I didn't know we were so aligned with those views before.
Hey, it happens. Hey, sometimes your views just align with other people. That's how it be. So wise. Such wise words. By the way, I thought you were about to quote Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor from Batman vs. Superman, which is a ridiculous movie, by the way.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
You don't have to, but it's a guilty pleasure movie of mine. Yeah.
Yeah, what was the quote from him? Oh.
He's very eccentric in the movie.
Okay.
To the point where it's kind of ridiculous. But he goes, if God is all powerful, he cannot be all good. And if he is all good, then he cannot be all powerful. And neither can you be. That's Lex Luthor, by the way. If you've seen any Superman films, like, it's not, but it's a good performance.
Yeah.
It's not Lex Luthor, but it's a good performance.
Oh, Don't Look Up. Have you seen that?
No,
trailer?
but
It looks good.
I've seen the trailer. Is it out? Like, I haven't seen it.
Netflix. I don't think it's out yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yes.
Oh, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks really, really good. And Jonah Hill, Leonardo DiCaprio, Meryl Streep, Jennifer Lawrence are all acting in a scene together. And I just imagined, like, what if I was in that scene? Or you? You'd be like, well, I gotta bring my fucking A game today. Imagine just going, line. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine not being prepared to that?
Yeah.
No. That would never happen. That would never happen. No. I'd come in. I would have. Yeah. I'd be ready to rock and roll.
Oh yeah. I was thinking about something similar about that yesterday. I watched a horror movie called Freaky yesterday. It stars Vince Vaughn.
Okay.
And it's literally a parody on, like, Freaky Friday.
Okay.
Where a teenage girl gets swapped with a serial killer for a day. And Vince Vaughn is a teenage girl trapped in a serial killer's body. And it's really funny.
Vince Vaughn is a teenage girl trapped in a serial killer's body?
Yeah.
That's
So
confusing.
giant 6'4", beefy Vince Vaughn is running around like a teenage girl, like freaking out the whole time. And then the teenage girl body, there's a serial killer in there, like roaming around the high school,
Oh my
like
gosh.
killing people. And it's wonderful. But there's a scene where she hooks up with the boy she likes in Vince Vaughn's body. And they do a kissing scene. And I'm imagining like this actor, like I think is like 18, like starting his career. Imagine getting cast and it's like, oh yeah, hey, you gotta do a scene where you like make out with Vince Vaughn real quick.
That's so intense. That's so intense.
Like, okay.
What?
Yeah. Such a funny movie though.
Wow. You know, at least the breakdowns nowadays, the professional ones, say stuff like that.
Yeah. Hey, I'd kiss Vince Vaughn for a role. Yeah. Let's do it.
That would literally be a picture in the podcast studio. Just you making, and I want Vince Vaughn to sign it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be like, there you go. And then I'd send it to your parents and be like,
oh, they'd be so proud. Are you kidding? Oh, yeah.
That's good. You have supportive parents.
I know.
Wesam, what kind of movie is this?
Yeah.
They'd be a little confused.
My last show at college, I had to do a long kiss with a dude as like a comedy.
Oh,
bit.
you've done a kiss with a guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You want to know something about me? I've never done it, and I don't know. Like, it would have to be the right project, to be honest with you.
It was a really like slapstick kind of thing. So it was a very over dramatic.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound ridiculous, and it was ridiculous. I was possessed by Jerry Lewis, like my character.
Oh, your character. Okay,
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, not. I'm pulling Jim Carrey Man on the Moon and saying I'm possessed by the actor the entire time. I won't go into that, but.
You see that documentary, right, with Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
I have thoughts about that.
Yeah. Very talented individual, but I don't know if I agree with his work ethic.
No.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff he said on there, I just like,
It would be a dream to work with him. That's all I'm going to say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He's a powerhouse of an artist.
Yeah.
And I think somebody at that level is just his own,
Right.
doing his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how much fame and stuff like that affects a lot of these child actors. Like, look at what's his name, Shia Labeouf.
Yeah.
He actually like gave himself a scar.
Yeah.
Apparently, the tattoo he got for that movie where he plays a gangster, a Latino gangster.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, I saw the film. He's not the lead in.
Yeah.
He's like a very minor character in. It's a real tattoo.
Yeah. There's that one guy too. He's from the Goonies. He's from
Sean Astin?
No. Sean Astin's fine.
Oh, I know who you're talking
The
about.
guy who's got the house with the chicks now. And,
yeah. Oh my gosh, he talked about how there was pedophilia. He was molested. But
Yeah.
then the whole industry was like, no, or like they didn't really.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I watched his horrible dancing. Those videos he did on Good Morning America.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I will find him.
Corey
Feldman.
Corey
Is that
Feldman.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He grew. Okay, let's talk about Corey Feldman a little bit. And I don't know what he's doing now. I think what happened to him, what he says happened to him, is horrible.
Yeah.
And it's sad. It sucks that the industry never really backed him up.
Yeah.
But do you think it's because he did all that crazy stuff and he was like this crazy musical artist? And also for the fact that he's housing these women in his place in such a sketchy way?
Yeah. I think it's kind of a thing of they can piggyback off of, oh, look, he is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, where there's actors like Brendan Fraser now who like they're starting to come back.
Yeah.
And stuff.
But Brendan Fraser is, you can't compare him
No.
with Corey
I'm not
Feldman.
comparing. I'm not comparing their circumstances at all. But I'm talking about like two actors that have kind of been blacklisted by the industry.
You know what? Sorry, go ahead. I'm going to talk about Brendan Fraser too. But Go ahead.
And just like how one, like Brendan Fraser, he never did anything like crazy. or anything. And that could be because they had different circumstances. But like, I feel like the industry, it's very easy for them to be like, oh, see, look, he's crazy. He's doing cocaine in houses with a bunch of women and like doing crazy things.
Right. I just saw Bedazzled again. I watched Bedazzled. Do you remember this film?
What a fun film.
Brendan Fraser is so good in Bedazzled.
Yeah.
It's such a fun...
Yeah.
It's just a fun film. It's so ridiculous in the best sense of the word, and just go into it just laughing and having fun.
Yeah.
And it's actually, the story is kind of fun because it's one of those stories where you're like, oh, I want to see what he does with his wishes with the devil.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Hurley in it. Mm-hmm. Oh my... Bro, I don't... Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, you guys know me. I never gush over women on this, or like crushes I had as a kid.
Right.
Growing up, oh my, I'm getting a little red right now.
That was it?
Elizabeth Hurley and Bedazzled. Oh man, it makes my I get nervous.
Yeah.
Even thinking about how much of a crush I had on her.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting really red right now, even talking about it, to be honest with you. And, she's so good in it. She's so beautiful in that film. Oh, man.
You are fangirling out.
Oh, my
over
God.
Elizabeth Hurley.
My eyes are getting
I
watery.
had no idea
If I get to work with Elizabeth Hurley,
that
this might
your
be a problem.
kryptonite was Elizabeth Hurley.
Oh, yeah, and Alicia Silverstone? Oh, my gosh. Get out of town. You kidding me? Elizabeth Hurley, Alicia Silverstone, and we're just hanging out or we're working together in a film. I don't know if I can do it. My voice is changing right now.
So you would be okay if you had to go and do a scene with Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lawrence, who were the others in
Meryl
the film?
Streep.
Meryl Streep,
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. That would be fine. But as soon as you have to do a scene with Elizabeth Hurley and Alicia Silverstone, it's over.
Bro.
You break down. You cannot perform.
I'll be honest with you. It would be a problem.
There we go.
And I don't know if I would
should be on your
so
website.
awkward. What?
Like, I cannot be casted with Elizabeth Hurley. We will not get results.
Have you seen her in Bedazzled?
Yeah, I've seen Bedazzled.
She's so hot.
Yeah.
She's so hot. If that was the devil came to me in Elizabeth Hurley form,
Yeah.
it would be tough saying no. I mean, I'd still say no.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, it's 8 wishes.
Yeah. He gets off the hook way too easy in that film. Like in the ending.
This is classic Peyton, by the way.
I know.
We're at a high talking about
Yeah, I
this.
know, but I just got to think about that.
So what? What do you mean? It doesn't matter. It's just a fun film.
Weak writing at the end.
You think it's weak writing?
At the end.
No,
Yeah.
I disagree. What else do you want? How do you want him to get off?
Maybe he doesn't.
You don't want him to get off?
Nah. You could find something humorous about that.
That he has to spend the rest of eternity in hell because...
Yeah, what if you went to and it's like not that bad of a place or something? They're like playing poker down there or something.
That's bad
I don't
writing. Dude, you know what? That's bad writing. And that made me angry that you even suggested that as a possible outcome.
I haven't
and
seen
replacement.
Bedazzled in a long time.
You know what?
I'm kind of pulling a Jonte where I'm like, I fell asleep at the end of Mortal Kombat.
I literally was thinking that. By the way, I can't wait for Jonte to come back on the show.
Yeah.
And you two just go
Oh,
at it.
yeah.
Yeah.
He will not let that go, by the way.
What?
Just any movie, he has to run by, like, what my opinion
I know.
on it real quick.
He is Knives Out. Knives Out against you, against any movie review.
Now, that's a good movie.
Knives Out?
Oh, yeah. Have you seen it?
Oh, yeah.
The sequel's going to be coming out soon.
Shut up.
Yeah.
How do you do a sequel to that?
It's Daniel Craig, but like a different
Murder?
cast, different
that's
murder.
great. I like Daniel Craig when he does these weird characters. He's actually a very good character actor.
Yeah.
Did you notice that when he did that film about he was in Louisiana or the South and he's trying to be a criminal? I was like,
that was shit.
you know what I'm talking about. It was
Yes.
with,
Logan
Channing
Lucky.
Tatum. Yeah. Channing Tatum, and is it? Channing Tatum and who else? Channing Tatum.
That's it. It's Daniel Craig and Channing Tatum.
No, there's somebody else.
No, I know.
Oh,
I backed out of it. Sorry, one sec. That's why I said that. I was like, it's Adam Driver.
You lied because you didn't want to do 2 more clicks.
It's a 2-man film. It's Channing Tatum, Daniel Craig.
I can't wait for us to have the studio so that you can have the laptop in front of you and you can just go.
You ready to hear this cast for Knives Out 2?
Yeah, sure.
We got Catherine Hahn, Dave Bautista, Ethan Hawke,
Wow.
Edward Norton,
Whoa.
Kate Hudson, Leslie Odom Jr.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then Daniel Craig, of course.
Wow, that's a strong cast.
Yeah, and that's all we got right now. Like, there's probably more kept under wraps.
Netflix is buying out these big superstars.
Yeah. Netflix has been losing a lot of money for a long time, though. So, I mean,
it's gonna get so big though, Netflix, that it's gonna be like the banks. They're just gonna start asking the government for money.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you can't let us go under.
The Stranger Things 4 trailer came out, and that was the first time I just watched it. And I just kind of went, okay. And like, I've been very faithful to Stranger Things, like binging like the seasons like on day 1.
Oh wow.
And stuff. Yeah. I just like, I thought 3 was the last one, so mentally I was like, this is it. And then I heard 4 was coming, so I kind of felt drained. I was like, oh.
By the way, guys, sorry to kind of shift gears.
No,
here.
all good.
We're gonna take a break soon, and then also, if you're hearing some voices outside, we got some people outside of the studio. So in case you're going crazy,
I doubt it's picking that up.
You doubt it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Should we take a break?
Yeah, we can go ahead.
Because we went a little over during the other one.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. All right.
Alrighty.
Cool. What do we got? Oh shit.
What?
Oh my gosh! I just had a stroke. I feel like I just jumped into the different world there. So yeah, we're probably picking up some of those sounds right now. So just bear with us, people. There's just other people here in the studio.
We're shooting on a different day than usual.
Yeah. Schedule's been crazy. What I think we might do is this: we might take next week off, and we will come back with being in the new studio, and that'll give us a little bit of time to refresh.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Yeah.
Feel good about the opening day of the studio and everything like that. Yeah, man. I'm so stoked for that. Acting, I can't wait to do the self-tape today, and yeah, I'm really happy for everything that's going on acting-wise with you as well, man. It feels like everything's picking up. I'm trying to think what else is going on in my life. Nothing much. A lot of crazy, stupid people. I'm seeing a lot of Karen videos. Yeah, a lot of Karen videos on TikTok. Very
nice, yeah.
And I can't believe those people who just scream at the conductors on a train and are like, no, I don't need to wear a mask. No, I don't, it's my body. No, like that kind of insanity.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Oh, yeah.
You think the government's really trying to take over with the vaccine stuff?
No. Not with the vaccine, at least.
Yeah.
They might be trying to take over in other areas. But I don't think we're being chipped.
No.
Or anything.
I think we have a false sense of freedom in this country.
Yeah.
I honestly think so.
Yeah.
Oh, man. They are really loud today. We can't do anything about it. It's fine. It's fine.
It's a party. We should invite them down.
Yeah.
We should bring them on the show.
You see how loud that is?
I think they're dancing up there.
Yeah, let's go invite them. Peyton, and see if who wants to come down for like.
Yeah.
You want to invite?
Wait,
him
are you
real?
being for real?
Yeah, just tell him to stop by. Hey, Nick, we're recording. Come in. We're recording. No. Here we go.
What's up?
We're recording right now. We're live. We're live on Adobe Radio.
Oh my goodness.
You guys, hey, we want to say on air.
Hello.
Thank you, Nick, for letting us use your space while our studio's
Yeah, well, you're too busy building an entire house right now in Adobe, which is incredible. Unless
Well,
I just revealed something that's private.
You did, and you ruined it for everybody.
Oh.
That's okay.
Nothing else.
Well, then the cat's out of the bag.
There you
And
go.
how's the show going today, guys?
It's actually going very well. We had a nice discussion in the beginning, and now
don't know if I'm
we heard you guys having a party upstairs, so we were like, we got to invite them in, and then we saw you walk in. We're like, oh, Nick.
Yeah. I got to head out, though, because I'm going to therapy to talk about all my thoughts and to cry. So
Seriously?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope it's a good therapy session.
Thanks, man.
Are you gonna cry for real?
We don't. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? You
knows?
never know, but it's good to be in touch with your emotions, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Talk about your problems. Talk about the good things. It's just
Yeah.
good to talk. I've been watching The Sopranos. I just started it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that show's told from like Tony Soprano's perspective of starting to see a therapist. And I saw that, and I was like, that's dope.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go do that myself. I'm going to go be Tony Soprano and talk about all the people I've killed.
Oh shoot.
That's who I strive to be.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah.
Wow.
We Sam Cage, ladies and gentlemen.
Nick Major, ladies and gentlemen.
See you soon.
Saturdays at 2 a.m. on Adobe Radio.
Incredibly wrong. At 10 p.m. Katie LeClaire on tonight.
Oh snap!
Live. If you're here at 6:30, I'll be here.
We should take the 2 a.m. time slot.
No, we shouldn't.
Dude, imagine that. We should do a 24-hour episode sometime and just lose our fucking minds and get so sleep deprived we just start talking nonsense.
I'll tell you this. I'll make a promise to you.
Okay.
If we get 1 million subscribers,
Wow.
on
We'll do
YouTube,
a 24-hour episode.
we'll do a 24-hour episode of the podcast.
Yeah. And if we do get 1 million, I am going to set up an elaborate like what that show you showed me where like people like run out and do like freaky shit and stuff. I am going to bring like scare actors for Jonte and Isaiah and you or something. I will find a way.
Oh my God, no! You know what we're gonna do?
What?
Yeah, we're gonna do a 24-hour episode in that room.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't
Why
know if
wait
they would
till 1
stay.
million? Next episode of We Sam's World. Get ready.
I'm not doing
For-
Are you out of your mind?
Get ready.
We just had a studio. Can't believe you. What's going on? Somebody's getting killed outside.
I hate it when that happens.
I hate it.
It's the third guy this week at Adobe.
By the way, that game you mentioned, Death Proof. Not Death Proof. What is that?
Deathproof. Deathloop.
Deathloop. Not a fan.
Man, I'm about to platinum it. It's gonna be good.
What does that mean?
You get all the trophies on
Yeah?
PlayStation. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a loser.
Whoa! It better win
nerd.
Best Score at the Game Awards. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what?
Or what? I'm gonna go. I know the guy that runs the Game Awards. We Sam. I know him personally. I have
What's his
him on
name?
speed dial. Jeff
Jeff what?
Daniels.
Jeff Daniels, the actor,
Yeah.
runs the Video Game Awards.
Yeah.
God, I keep thinking about Elizabeth Hurley.
She's also runs the Game Awards.
Let her do what she wants, man.
Yeah,
It's
I
not a-
am. She's running the Game Awards. I think that's her passion. Her and Jeff Daniels.
I literally can't stop thinking about Elizabeth Hurley ever since we started talking about her. I know that sounds so weird and creepy, but I mean it in the most, like,
Bedazzled on Bad Movie Night. But it's not like a bad movie.
dude, all I imagined is just kicking you in the head.
Yeah, Bedazzled on
That's a fun movie.
fun. Critically, critics didn't really like it, but it kind of became a cult classic for a lot of people, and it's
Yeah.
just an all-around enjoyable time movie night.
It's just a goofy movie. Like, what?
Goofy movie night.
Goofy movie night.
We're gonna have so many subgenres of bad movie night.
That's fun.
Yeah,
A
it's
goo-
gonna get so
No,
confusing.
we gotta find a better name for Goofy because that's where me and you disagree on. Remember? And
Oh,
that's
yeah,
right,
yeah.
and
Because
we're-
if we watch Mortal Kombat, does that go into like action movie night or goofy movie night? Or goofy action movie night? We can combine the two.
I have a anger problem.
Maybe you need to go see a
Oh.
therapist like Nick and talk about
No,
your.
no, I just need to run and do a lot of exercise. Hey,
Okay.
yoga training helped. This
Oh,
weekend
good.
was really good, and I made some. I can't
Lifelong
wait.
Friends?
No. I opened up a little bit to some of the people in there today.
Nice.
Last time, and I've been getting better at teaching,
Yeah.
and I really can't wait for the.
Do you practice teaching with like the other?
Yep.
Okay, so that's how it works. Gotcha.
I was surprised how much I already knew, in terms
Mm-hmm.
of vocalizing, movement, vocal cueing, and
Yeah.
everything.
You tell me if you do this in your yoga program. Are you trying to tell me?
Tom, we're on air. Everybody's coming in today. We're on air, Tom.
We're having so many special guests.
Woo! Tom Cheney for governor, ladies and gentlemen. I know. And we're upset with the people
Yeah,
who are in charge of your marketing.
team was abysmal. You got to fire them.
We're so upset.
Shit.
Was it you?
I forgot that was my job.
I'll be honest with you. I think it was Nick and Tommy. I think it was Nick Major and Tommy. We wanted you for governor. Why not, dude? Why didn't you? Seriously, you should have just run.
Because if I had a chance of winning,
Yeah.
or not so much a chance of winning, if I had a chance of doing well, I still wouldn't have been governor, and there would be a Republican in the governor's office.
Wow.
These are fair points.
This is what I said. The system is rigged. We have a false sense of freedom. Why can't I have you as my governor for California? That's the problem.
Well, you can. We can just make a dictatorship.
I want to be emperor.
That's
so-
true. If you want a dictator, this is the guy who dreams of being a dictator.
Emperor. It's different. Hey,
Is
you
it?
can be the czar of California and Vegas.
Oh, just Vegas, not Nevada.
I'll give you Nevada. I'll give you. That's negotiation, baby. Okay, just so people know who we're talking about, Tom, I say CEO, founder of Adobe. Is that correct in terms CEO and founder?
Yes.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's who we're talking with. And someday we'll do a full
President.
and president. Oh wow, and czar of Nevada and California. Someday we'll do a full sit down with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
And
should.
we'll-
Yeah.
And we'll talk about all the things we want to talk about. We might even do it in a new building that you may or may not be building.
Maybe.
Maybe. Are you excited for that?
I'm excited for it.
Yeah. We'll just tease it so people are like, what is he talking about? Is he building a building? Yeah, he's
He's
building
building a building.
He's building a building. But you have real builders, not
I have real builders.
Yeah.
Not Brett and Katie.
not Brett and Katie. Slammed them. No. They did a great job.
That was so
They did a
good.
Great job with our studio.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't trust them with a massive house.
And you know what? While I was building this, there were little things in it where I just didn't think about, or you don't realize until you're building it, and you're like, oh, yeah, there is a little bit. Inches make a difference.
Yeah.
Which is why we can't close the big door.
Do we need to close it?
No.
No.
We don't.
Thank God. What a costly mistake that would be. Can you imagine?
We'll just pick it up and move it.
You know
somewhere
what? You know what? I was nervous when we were building that studio, the glass, because that's the kind of thing where that measurement has to be so.
Oh, we had to take it back and get it recut.
Are you serious? Oh my
Like
God.
we hadn't taken the cover off, so he said, "Yeah, just bring it back. We'll run it through the machine." They took off like a quarter of an inch.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's not too bad. But that big door that was ordered in, that was a heavy door.
Oh, that was a massive heavy door. And we
I remember.
destroyed the stairway, taking the other big door out.
Oh, that's what happened to the stairway. I've always wondered why there's chips in it. And now we have that rubber mat on it. Yeah. All right. I was about to slip on it and sue, but darn.
Got a rubber mat.
I know. Darn.
Should have slipped on it earlier.
I know. Anyway, Tom, are you out?
No,
No? All right.
got work to do.
You do?
Katie and Nick will be back
Oh, in here. Oh, I'm glad.
over there.
Over there. Oh, I'm glad we're doing it. Well, yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
It's
Yeah.
a soundproof studio in there.
That is soundproof. I've killed so many people in there.
Yep.
Not hasn't bothered
All
anyone.
bad people.
Well, yeah.
As long as none of them were kids.
No. I'm not a kid killer.
That's the only bad
I never thought I'd have to say that on air. I'm not a kid killer.
Wesam Quiche, not a kid killer.
There's actually a great story. Well, no, I'll save that for another time.
What? You got a great story about not being a kid killer?
It's a story from the Hindu epic, the Mahabharata Baba, and it's about somebody. Yeah. Guys, it's
what the hell
not.
are you talking about?
I will talk about it at another time. I swear to you.
You don't have to.
I know that's what I'm trying to like. Yeah.
Do you have anyone you know or knew as a kid who deserves to be killed?
Whoa, that is a hardcore question. I don't
Or at
think.
least Maine.
Oh yeah, one of my cousins.
Or at least hit.
Yeah, one of my cousins. Can't. Yeah. Oh yeah, one of my
yeah.
cousins. Immediately. You want to know my first memory of this guy?
Yes. Give me your first memory.
We were
How old
swimming.
was he?
I was probably 6 and 5, something like that. Pretty young.
And he was.
He was like a year younger than me, so he was like 5. You know, we were swimming and like we're kids, we're swimming naked, and he squats right next to me and just starts pooping. And I'm screaming, "Mom! Mama! Mama! He's pooping!" Right next to the jacuzzi area, or I guess the pool area. But yeah, he's pooping right there like an animal. Like an animal. And me at 6 even recognized that that's not okay. So there you go.
He was younger, so maybe he didn't know better.
My friend, the stuff he's done as he's gotten older.
He poops to this day outside.
No, I don't like it. I don't like him. Maimed? Sure. Hit by a car? Yeah. Hit? 1,000%.
Wow.
1,000%.
All because he pooped outside?
No, there's some other stuff he's
Okay.
done, which, yeah, I cannot say for
That's
personal
fair.
family reasons on here. Which I had to bleep out during an episode because my cousin was on, and then that's what he opened with, and I'm like, well, there goes all that.
Oh,
part.
I kind of remember that.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
the guy.
That's
the
the
same
one.
guy.
Okay.
What level of being bullied were you as a child?
No. I mean, I've encountered bullies. Yeah, but yeah, I was lucky. I mean, I grew up learning martial arts. I was kind of so.
We see him Keish, the Karate Kid.
But I was always smaller, but I was always friendly. I always made people laugh and have a good time for the most part.
Is that why you became an actor?
No. For the power,
Wow.
the money,
Wow.
and of course, the cult. Fellowship afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what we're doing. Sam's World. Hello, Tom.
This is the beginning.
I joke about it way too much on this show, which I think people are going to start going, he really means it.
Yeah.
Would you want to be president?
Of the United States?
Yeah.
No.
Ask me.
Would you like
Yes.
to be
Oh,
president of the United States?
Lord.
You know why?
Why?
I want to know the secrets of the alien stuff.
That's it?
That's not only that, but that's
Okay.
my first thing. I'm like,
Well,
bring in the
You
generals.
don't have to be president, and I'll tell you right now, aliens have never visited the planet.
How do you know this?
I just know.
Okay.
He is the czar of Nevada, so he would know.
You know what? We'll talk about it later because now I want to discuss aliens with you. I hope people are picking up his audio. I think they are, right?
Probably not, actually, if I'm being honest.
All right.
But,
We'll figure it out. We'll have subtitles. Maybe.
You need me to dub it later?
Probably.
We'll go back and do ADR.
Yeah. Animation for Tom.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Tom Chaney! Oh, man.
Who's
telling
our
you.
next guest?
Next guest is the devil.
Elizabeth Hurley, come on out. Woo! Here she is. You guys, if you're on YouTube, you're watching it right now, but Elizabeth Hurley's in the studio.
I have a huge crush on her. I don't know. And I saw a video of Alicia Silverstone
Uh-huh.
doing this TikTok with her kid.
Yeah.
I was going to say son, and then that's why I said skid.
Skid. With her skid.
Oh, my gosh. It's funny what makes my heart do that, you know?
Yeah.
You ever feel that way with like other women? I know you have a wife.
No.
Any crushes, like celebrity crushes? No celebrity crushes?
No, I'm joking. I'm being. I grew up with a celebrity crush on Chloe Grace Moretz. If you know who that is? Do you know who that is?
No.
No. I'm trying to think of it.
I wish you could pull up a picture, but we can't.
We can't.
Yeah,
We
there's
literally
no way
don't
to
have the means.
Fucking
to do
pull up
that.
a picture.
I don't know how
Okay.
to edit or how to. What?
No, I was gonna say. Okay, yeah, I don't know her. She kind of looks like Mads. Yeah, I wonder why.
I think I have a type.
Yeah. Women.
Yeah, women.
Would you say, and you don't have to answer this if you don't feel comfortable, are you more of a dominant or submissive or like kind of equal in the relationship?
I think it's an equal.
An equal?
Yeah. I like it to be a team. I think that's what it should be.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I feel in very important parts I am an equal,
Uh-huh.
but certain things take precedence.
Well,
Precedence,
yeah.
If that makes sense. For
But
me.
I think that's what makes it an equal.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. knowing when to support your partner, knowing when the partner supports you, etc. Yeah, I think that's really, really important.
Like, we both have different things we do
Right.
to support the other, but it's not necessarily us doing like the same thing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I keep thinking about Elizabeth Hurley. I know that sounds so...
I was wondering why you were just kind of sitting there.
Yeah.
You're in your own little world right now.
I am, man. I might just watch Bedazzled. She is so adorable and Bedazzled in some parts.
Adorable.
Yeah. You don't feel like that? You have to rewatch it.
That's true. I do need to rewatch it.
She's like, oh, man.
I think it's been years since I watched Bedazzled.
Oh, my gosh. If I did a movie with Elizabeth Hurley and I have to be charming with her, oh, my gosh. That'd be a dream come true. She's probably a really cool person to talk to. She's probably had so many cool life experiences.
Is she on TikTok?
Hmm?
Is she on TikTok?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But again, Elizabeth Hurley didn't pop up into my current mental zeitgeist until I watched Bedazzled again on YouTube Red or YouTube Premium, whatever it's called now.
Oh, is it on that?
Yeah, it's for free.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, my brother doesn't have YouTube Premium, and he has ads whenever he shows me stuff.
Yeah.
And I forget how long the ads are now on
Oh, yeah,
YouTube
yeah,
Premium. Or without YouTube.
Yeah.
It's like a 30-second ad sometimes.
Yeah.
Two
I can't do it.
30-second ads?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. For like a 1-minute video sometimes.
You know how much time I've saved out of my life not having ads?
How much?
A lot.
Okay.
Worth the...
I thought you were going to give me a number.
Oh, at least maybe months.
Nice.
Months.
Yeah.
You know what? Months
Months.
of no ad watching.
Very nice.
I should be a spokesperson for YouTube. Why don't you support me like this? I don't like that.
It's not that I don't support you. It's that I don't know if I support YouTube.
This is how I want to do ads. I want to talk to my commercial agent.
Okay.
I want to be in a white space. It looks like purgatory.
Okay.
And it's me sitting in a chair, right?
Yeah.
And I talk about the product for whatever time frame they have.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, you guys need to get YouTube Premium because it's literally saved me months of my own life from watching ads.
Yeah.
So that alone makes it worth the $10 a month. Plus, you get to watch free movies every month. They change it up. And also, you get like music with it too that you can play on your phone. There's a lot of benefits to it. Do it. It'll save you time and money. If you don't, be a loser, whatever. YouTube Premium. Check it out. I think that's a good ad.
Yeah.
Because it's so different from all the other ads.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a great face.
That's true. Why are you looking at me like that?
There was the slightest hesitation in that. That bothered me.
No, there wasn't.
Say it again.
That's true.
Now, you did that on purpose.
What?
You know what?
I'm thinking about you sitting in a white void talking about YouTube Red, calling people a loser. And then you go, I have a great face.
Have a great face?
That's what you said. You went, I have a great face.
Oh, I have a great face.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said, you're a loser if you don't watch YouTube Red. Have a great face. Like, have a great day, but I said face instead of day.
Yeah. You have a great face if you get YouTube Red.
You probably do. And if you don't get YouTube Premium, I think you're a loser.
Is it called YouTube Premium now? Is that
Yeah.
what it used to be YouTube Red, so
maybe
that's what I always
Maybe I'm
call
changing it. Maybe I'm changing the name.
No, I think it is Premium now.
Yeah?
Yeah. Have you ever watched any of their original films?
Yes.
I haven't. Were they rough?
Some
you don't
of
have to
them-
name drop any
Some
of them.
were terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them were some of the worst things I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because they're a Google company, and you would think Google wants to compete with Amazon now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Google, you would think they would want to make high-class movies.
Yeah.
Do what Amazon's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Put in the money to back up freaking all the best directors and actors.
Yeah.
Is that an earthquake? No. I had a dream that there was an earthquake happening. Hey, I went to the Botanical Gardens yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. So the botanical gardens are amazing. They built all this new stuff down in Pasadena. You should check it out. You and
Okay.
Mads. It's a little expensive for the tickets.
Okay.
$25 a person.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What do I get to do?
They have a really great garden section. You should see the kids' garden. And I know that sounds crazy, but
Okay.
it's like a fairy tale in there.
Okay.
It's so beautiful. And
Gotcha.
the Chinese and Japanese areas, get out of town, man. They're amazing.
Okay.
Yeah. How are we doing on time?
We should wrap it up.
Awesome. Peyton,
Wesam.
thanks for coming in, man. Guys, we're taking 1 week off. When we come back, we're in the new studio. Do not miss out. Okay? Thank you, Adobe Radio. Thank you to all our new subscribers. Have a great evening, guys. Bye.